Unit 1, 1.5, his first flight. Today we are going to learn the second part of this video. On page number 31, the sun was now ascending the sky, blazing on his ledge that faced the south. Means here said that in that time the sun was ascending in the sky. Ascending in the sky, and blazing on his legs that faced the mouth, and the ledge mouth was in the direction of the south. Due to the sunlight, the all parts of the ledge lightening. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. The bird felt the heat. And what is the reason? The reason is that he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. मागच्या रात्रीपासून त्याने काहीही खाल्लं नव्हतं आणि म्हणून त्याला उष्णता वाटत होती, गरमी होऊ लागली होती. Another reason also there, the sun ascending in the sky, and due to the light of the sun also there the heat, and he had not eaten anything, and so that he felt the heat. Why did the young seagull feel hot? The young seagull felt the heat. The reason is that he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. He stepped slowly out to the brink of the ledge, and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wing. Here describe the quality of the bird. Here said that means the bird stepped slowly out to the brink of the ledge. The word is brink, and brink means the edge of steep place. म्हणजे उतरती कडा, उतार असणारा एक काठ. The bird slowly stepped out, and where did the bird slowly step out? To the brink of the ledge, and there the bird standing on one leg with other leg hidden under his wing. आणि त्या ठिकाणी तो पक्षी एका पायावर उभा होऊन दुसरा पाय त्याच्या पंखामध्ये दुमडून लपवून. He closed one eye, and what he do there? He there also means what did he do? He closed his one eye, then the other, and pretended to be falling asleep. Means the bird was pretending there. How did the bird pretend? The bird pretend to be falling asleep. म्हणजे तो झोप येत असल्याचं सोंग करत होता. प्रेटेंडेड, इट इज द पास्ट टेन्स. प्रेटेंड मीन्स ढोंग करणे किंवा सोंग करणे. द बर्ड वॉज प्रेटेंडिंग देअर टू बी अ फॉलिंग स्लीप. स्टील दे टूक नो नोटिस ऑफ हिम. स्टील हिज पॅरेंट्स टूक नो नोटिस ऑफ हिम इवन दो इट वॉज प्रेटेंडिंग. जरी हा त्या ठिकाणी सोंग करत होता तरी त्याचे आई वडील त्याच्याकडे लक्ष देत नव्हते. He saw his two brothers and his sister laying on the plateau, dozing with their heads sunk into their necks. And he saw there. What did he see? That his two brothers and his sister laying on the plateau, dozing there with their heads sunk into their necks. म्हणजे त्याचे दोन भाऊ आणि त्याची बहीण त्या प्लेटूवरती एक डोजिंग घेतो. डोजिंग मीन्स ढुलकी घेणे किंवा लहानसे झोप घेणे. दे वेअर डोजिंग देअर. अँड हाऊ दे वेअर डोजिंग देअर? विथ देअर हेड संक इन टू देअर नेक्स. त्यांचे डोकं त्यांच्या नेकमध्ये टाकून दुमडून ते त्या ठिकाणी एक ढुलकी घेत होते. अशा प्रकारचे दृश्य सीन त्यांनी तिथं बघितली. मीन्स ही फील दॅट दे वेर व्हेरी हॅपी. In that time means he was only the unhappy and his brother and sister were the happy because they were dozing. His father was preening the feathers on his white back. The word is preening, and preening means making an effort to clean feathers with the beak. म्हणजे चोचीच्या साह्याने पंख साफ करणे. इट इज ऑल्सो द हॅबिट ऑफ द बर्ड. काही खाल्ल्यानंतर पक्षी आपली चोच स्वच्छ करतात, साफ करतात. हिज फादर वॉज प्रिनिंग. हिज फादर वॉज प्रिनिंग म्हणजे त्याचे वडील प्रिनिंग करत होते, त्याची चोच साफ करत होते. हिज फादर वॉज प्रिनिंग द फीदर्स ऑन हिज व्हाईट बीक. ओनली हिज मदर वॉज लुकिंग ॲट हिम. Not father, only the mother was looking at him. She was standing on a little high hump on the plateau. Her white breast thrust forward. The typical word HUMP, hump. And hump means a round raised mass on land. उंच भाग. Here said that she was standing on a little high hump, a little round raised mass on land on the plateau. Her white breast thrust forward. आणि तेव्हा तिचं व्हाईट रंगाचं असणारं ब्रेस्ट हे समोर निघालं होतं, म्हणजेच गर्वाने त्या ठिकाणी ती उभी होती असं म्हणता येईल. नाऊ अँड अगेन शी टोर ॲट अ पीस ऑफ फिश दॅट ले ॲट हर फीट अँड देन स्क्रॅप्ड ईच साईड ऑफ हर बीक ऑन द रॉक. Now and again means again and again. She tore, T-O-R-E, tore. It is the past tense of the tear, T-E-A-R. She tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet. म्हणजे ती जो तिच्या पायाजवळ एक फिशचा तुकडा होता, फिश होती, त्या फिशला ती पुन्हा पुन्हा टोअर करत होती, त्याला तोडत होती. And then after scraped each side of her beak on the rock. And after that she scraped the both side of her beak on the rock. Scraped means rubbed, घासणे. आणि ती त्यानंतर ते आपले बीक त्या दगडावर दोन्ही बाजूला घासत असे, म्हणजेच साफ करत असे. इट इज द हॅबिट ऑफ द बर्ड. द साईट ऑफ द फूड maddened him. By looking the scene, the sight, the bird become the maddened. पागलासारखा झाला. He loved to tear food that way, scraping his beak now and again to whet it. WHET, whet, that is sharpen, तीक्ष्ण करणे, धार लावणे. And he loved much to tear the food, scraping his beak again and again on the wheat. In the same way, he loved too much. But he was not doing anything there. The question is, what were the young seagull's parents doing? The answer of the question is that the young seagull's father was cleaning his white back feathers smooth with his beak. His mother was looking at the young seagull. She stood on a little high hump on the plateau. Her white breast was thrust forward. Now and again she tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock. She was trying to attract the young one's attention towards the piece of fish. By seeing the sight of food, the bird became maddened because he loved to tear the food, scraping his beak on both sides. Ga, 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 he cried, begging her to bring him some food. And then after means the bird make the sound. Ga, ga, ga. It is a typical sound of the bird. Means the bird begging her to bring him some food. Means the bird was requesting her to bring him some food. And in this way, the bird make here the sound, typical sound, ga, ga, ga. And the mother bird also replied, ga, call, ah. She screamed back derisively, but he kept calling plaintively. And after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. Means here says that the mother also replied with the typical sound, and sound was ga, call, ah. The sound she screamed back derisively, and derisively means is saying a stupid. Means as she saying a stupid, she also replied the sound ga, call, ah. But he kept calling plaintively, very sorrowfully, means he was making then the typical sound. And after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. And then after a minute, he uttered a joyful scream, very happily scream sound. His mother has picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across to him with it. And due to that, means he was uttering a joyful scream. Means what is the reason? The reason is his mother had picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across to him. So he screamed very joyfully. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. And here also says that means he become very happy. Means the bird become very happy by seeing her mother near him. So that he leaned out eagerly. Leaned out समोर झुकणे. Very eagerly. He tapping his feet on the rock. Just also the small boy when he become happy in that time he tap his foot on the floor. In the same way the bird also tapping his foot, tapping his feet on the floor, on the rock, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. And when the bird tried to get nearer her, in that time also she flew across. म्हणजे जेव्हा हा तिच्या जवळ जात होता तेव्हा ती थोडी दूर उडून जात होती. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted, her wings motionless, the piece of fish in her beak almost within reach of his beak. Look what he says that means when she was just the opposite of him, she halted. Halted means stopped. Her wings motionless. तिचे पंख सुद्धा मोशनलेस झाले होते म्हणजे ती थांबली होती, उडत नव्हती. द पीस ऑफ फिश इन हर बीक ऑलमोस्ट विद इन रीच ऑफ हिज बीक मीन्स द piece of the fish nearer of him, almost means almost within reach of his beak. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer, and then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. And in that time also, means he waited a moment in surprise. He became surprised and he was waiting there. He was wondering there why she did not come nearer him. Due to that, he became the maddened and maddened by the hunger also. He dived at the fish. त्याने फिशकडे उडी मारली. Dived means उडी मारणे, झेप घेणे. With a loud scream, he fell towards and downwards into space. And then after a very loud scream, जोराने आवाज करत, he fell towards and downward into the space. आणि आकाशामध्ये खालीवर तो उडू लागला. Then a monstrous terror seized him, and his heart stood still. And then after, the word is monstrous, and monstrous means here is given the meaning that shocking. Terror, afraid, भीती वाटणे means he also afraid the monstrous and seized him means due to the afraid he seized and his heart stood still. His heart also stood still due to the afraid. He could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. Meaning that he afraid in that time, and with the afraid he could hear nothing. But this afraid was only a minute. It was not too much. The next moment he felt his wings spread towards, and in the next moment, in the next time, means the bird felt his wings spread outwards. Outward means समोरच्या बाजूने समोरच्या बाजूने तो उडला. The wind rushed against his breast feathers, then under his stomach and against his wings. And the wind also rushed his breast and his stomach also. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. And in that time he feel that how he feel means he could feel that the tips of his wings cutting through the ears means it is the style of the birds means their wings cut the air. He was not falling headlong now. He was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. The word soaring that is the soar means fly upward. समोरच्या बाजूने उडणे समोरच्या दिशेने उडणे किंवा वरती उडत जाणे. He was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. He was not longer afraid, and in that time means he was flying downward and upward, but he was no longer afraid. Means all his fear gone away. He just felt a bit dizzy, and dizzy means that is having an uncomfortable feeling of spinning around and losing one's balance. Means he just felt a bit dizzy. Means dizzy that is uncomfortable. Means he just feel only uncomfortable for a few time, bit very less. Then he flapped his wings once and he soared upwards. And then after he flapped his wings and soared upward and making there the sound, typical sound, ga ga ga, ga ga ga. And they replied also, caw, call, ah. His mother swooped past him. Swooped, that is moved very swiftly. His mother moved there swiftly, her wings making a loud noise. He answered her with another scream. Then his father flew over him, screaming. He saw his two brothers and his sister flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. Meaning that all his family was nearer him. The typical word curveting, and curveting means leaping like a horse. Another typical word banking. Banking means flying with one wing higher than the other. That are the typical words. In this way, the bird now trying to flying in the sky. What were the young seagulls, brothers and sisters doing? The answer of it. His father flew over, brother and sisters flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. The third part of this topic we will learn in the third video. Bye bye.